Hi, in this lecture we will discuss some basic math function which we will use in the calculator, in the simple calculator. We will use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of integers, division of floats and remainders. We will do this all operations step by step. First of all, we are going to discuss addition. For the addition, we need some variables in which we store the values or some numbers, and after that we will add, like here we can see x is equal to 4, y is equal to 8, z is equal to x plus y, which will give the output 12. Now let's hands on with some, like here I will create a new file in the tutorial package, new file, and I am giving name math function.py, and in this function I will do addition of two numbers. So math function.py, first of all I am creating a new variable x, variable a, which is equal to, I am giving the value of 87. After that I am declaring another variable and giving the value of 98. So in the third variable c, we will store the summation of both the values. Like here you can see c is equal to a plus b. Now I am printing c. Then we will check what the c values. So now click run. Here you can see that it's 185, which is exactly equal to 87 plus 98. So we can add any two numbers by this way. So subtraction is also like the summation. Here we can see we have two variables x and y, and we have stored two values 4 and 2, and now we are subtracting x and y from x and storing the value in z. This will give the output of 2, which we will see in the example. Now we are going to do this subtraction example. First of all I will create a new file. Let the new file we will do here. So d is equal to b minus a, and we know that a is equal to 87 and b is equal to 98, and now we are printing d. It will give the value exactly same like the 11. We subtracted 87 from 98. Multiplication is also a basic function of math. So we are declaring two variables x and y and storing some values in the x and y. After that we will multiply them and will store the data in the z. After printing z, we will give the result. We will see this in the example I am doing. Now we are doing multiplication here. So here we can see I am declaring a variable e and multiplying a and b. So after printing e, we will get the result of multiplication. We have already declared the 87 and 98 to a and b. Here you can see we got the result. Division is of two types, number division of integers and division of float. First of all we will discuss the division of integers. Let I have two variables x and y which have the value of 5 and 2, and I divide x by y and store the value in z. It got the result 2. The exact result is 2.5, but we know that integers ignore the decimal point, so it gives only the value of 2. The other type of division is the float division. Like again we declare two variables x and y, and x divided by y. Here you can see this, there is a only single slash. In the integer division we use two slashes. So here we got the result 2.5. Float doesn't ignore the decimal points, but integers do. So for the exact result we will always use float division. So now let's do examples of float and integer divisions. Here I am defining a variable f and dividing b by a. This is an integer division, and we will get a result print f. So I got the result of 1 because it ignores the decimal points. Now again I am declaring another variable g is equal to b single slash divided by a. This is for the float division, and now printing G, we will get the complete exact result, and it doesn't ignore the decimal point. So here we can see 1.1266. Remainder is the very useful function of math library. So here we can see we use this for the even to find the even numbers, the odd numbers, and all other things. So here we use the percentage sign for this. Here we can see that I declare the two variables 5 and 2 and store 5 and 2 values and store in the xy variables. So if I found that my numerator is x and denominator is y, and I am finding the remainder, so it will give the result of 1. Here this we will see this in the example I will do after that. So here we are doing the example of remainder. First of all, I'm declaring a variable h and storing the remainder of b divided by a. So I'm using b percentage a, and now printing the this variable h. So it will give the remainder if numerator is b and denominator is a. So it gives the value of 11. We have already defined the variable a and b. You can see. You can also do more operations in one line by this way. Right here, declare some variables x, y, z, a, and b, and after that use any type of operator. Like here I'm using x plus y minus z multiplied by b divided by a. You can use this easily and you will feel no difficulty, but keep in mind that the denominator cannot be 0. Here I am going to do the example of combining some basic math operators. Like I am combining in the variable a is equal to x plus y plus z, and so you will see the result. X is equal to, let's I am defining variables x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, and z is equal to 7. So here I am using two math operators. I will let's I print the some another variable b is equal to x plus y plus z. So here I'm using two operators, multiply operators and addition operators. In the another variable c, I am combining the operator division operator and subtraction operators. So after that we will see this. Now I will print this. I am printing them in one line, so a comma b comma c, so it will give the result in one line. Here you will see this. Let's give the result 13, 15 and minus 3. So we do this. You can do this easily. You will feel no difficulty while doing different operators in one line. There is another way of doing these basic operations, like you can do inside the print. Like here you can see this, I am printing a plus b inside a print, and you don't need to define another variable. So you can do this by giving value to a and b, and after giving a value you can use them in print statement. Print a cross b, so print a double slash divide by b for the integers division, and a percentage b for the remainders, and a single slash b for the float divisions.